Welcome to episode 3 of the Golden Journeyman Challenge, my Football Manager 2016 series where I'm travelling around the world trying to accumulate as many points as possible for my GJ Challenge spreadsheet, which you can find in the description below as usual if you want to play along. Lots of different ways to put point score in this series. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun and I hope you guys will be entertained. Thank you so much for smashing so many likes on episode 2. Obviously you guys are looking forward to this, so that really does mean a lot. So in episode 2 I found my first club, Pune FC. It's not Pune, it doesn't rhyme with prune unfortunately, but thanks for those of you that did correct me. It is Pune, one of the biggest cities in India. I think it's the 9th biggest city in India. I like to do my geographical research, I do, as I do have a geography degree. I like to have a look into things. Now this is not to be confused with Pune City, which is probably the more famous football team now in the city, simply because of the Super Indian League thing that's going on. However, that isn't in the game. I know some of you were probably confused by the fact that I'm managing Pune FC and not Pune City. So the National Indian League is on Football Manager 2016, Indian National Football League, whereas the Super League isn't. That's the league that has the likes of Nicholas Anelka playing for Mumbai, I think, and a few other star players. However, I've still managed to sign some interesting players, despite the fact this isn't the Super League with all the money. But I'll show you my transfers in a second. In fact, I'll show you them now. Let's go for it. As you can see, it's now the 29th of October 2015, and I've managed to sign 4 players. The transfer window has closed. I'm not sure if I can still make free transfers. You're only allowed 3 foreign players in your team outside of Asia, I think. So there are restrictions with this, but it makes it more interesting, I must say. So you can see here some big players coming into the team. Remember Emil Mpenza, the Belgian striker? Well, here he is. He's 37 years old now, and he's actually my best striker at the club by a long way. We'll have a look at the squad in a minute and the squad depth and that sort of thing, but it is all over the place. So Mpenza hasn't really played football for a few years, according to his history. The last club he played for was in Azerbaijan, but I've signed him on a free, and he's earning, how much is he earning? £600 a week. And I think he's only scored 1 goal so far in the last few friendlies that I've played. But I'm hoping he comes good with his experience. Robert Perez, at the age of 42, is in my team. He's still on the game because he took a break from football after that short period at Aston Villa. Moved to Goa in 2014-15 season, which is a team in the Super League, by the way. And he played a few games there before moving to me, Pune FC, in the National Football League on a free as well. I don't know what he's going to do at the age of 42, but he's experienced, isn't he? This guy, I don't really know why I signed him. The thing is, scouting players is a real problem because I've enabled attribute masking, and it means that it's really hard to scout, and I couldn't see any player attributes, and when I scout it sort of does 2%, so you get like 1 attribute come back. And this guy had played for India, 10 goals in 25 games. I thought, oh, he must be quite good. And I've signed him and he's really not that great. He's not any better than the players I already have, unfortunately. And lastly, this is probably my most important signing. All the attributes are going down at the moment. But this is Andre Gonzalez, an ex-Colombian international. 8 caps for Colombia. He's 31 years old, so he's still of decent age. And he's going to be easily my best centre-back. Recently played for Pune, our local rivals, in the Super League last season. So if we look at Pune, for example, they're slightly better reputation. They've got David Platt in charge. They've got this guy up front. Remember him? The Nigerian international? Very good player. And he actually scored against me in a recent friendly. They are just a much better team. So don't be confused at the fact I'm managing Pune FC and not Pune City. So recent friendlies then. It's been a mixed bag, as you can see here. In that first episode, we did lose against the under-18s. We then won 2-1 before drawing 1-1 against Air India. Great name for a team. We then lost against Pune City 4-0. We were destroyed. We really couldn't compete. And then we lost against Mumbai, another Super League team. And Nicholas Anelka with 2 goals, the player manager, with 2 goals against us. We then managed to beat Chetak FC 2-0. Gonzalez getting a goal, the Colombian centre-back. We then drew 1-1 against MP United. Then we lost 1-0 against Bengaluru FC, who I think are in our division. And then we beat Parshuramians 3-1. Mpenza finally getting his first goal for the club. And Suoka, the Japanese player, scoring as well, which was very important. Now today we actually have a chance of winning some silverware, I do believe. These fixtures didn't show in the last episode, but we're playing in the Durand Cup. And we've got 2 games, 2 days in a row, you'll see here. We're playing Naroka today and then Bharat FC tomorrow. And I think the top team qualifies for the semi-final, and then obviously that's the last 4, and then we've got the final as well. Pune FC did actually finish runners-up last season, so it would be nice to try and win this competition and get 1 point on my cup total competitions, domestic competitions, GJ challenge spreadsheet thingy. You know what I mean. If we win this, that would be great. And then we've got the Federation Cup. This is a great league to start in because we've got 2 cup competitions before the National League even starts. So that is fantastic to know. Although I think the Federation Cup probably goes into the start of the league. The only problem is a lot of my players are not available. They're still out on loan, as you can see here. And you can see the difference in ability of certain players. We've got Gonzalez, Suoka and Mpenza on 5-star current ability compared to the rest of the squad. Then the next best players are all the players out on loan. They're on loan to Super League teams like Pune City and those sort of teams. Robert Perez is in the middle there as well. But then the rest of the team is pretty awful. I've got some players with potential, the likes of Mangle A. Remember him? He played in the last game against me in the under-18s and I decided to give him a contract. So he's a regen. And he looks pretty damn awful, let's be frank. However, he's got some potential, apparently. He's only 17, so I hope he can develop into a decent player. I've also signed a centre-back from the under-18s as well, simply because I don't really have any. Sorry about me blabbering away, but it is only episode 3. I'm introducing the team still, trying to introduce you to the series still at the same time. You can see here I've tried different tactics. So this is the one I've tried in the last episode, and has worked in the last couple of games, to be fair. I've also got the Pune Destroy, which is similar to my Arsenal tactic, a bit different, and then a Pune 4-4-2 if things are really going badly. So I've got 3 different things to pick from, and hopefully one of them will come good. If not, I'll just have to develop something else over my season with Pune FC. So today, question of the episode. In the last episode I asked you, where are you from? Today I'm going to ask you something relevant to this, I think. I'm going to ask you your favourite Indian food. Now, you may not have a favourite Indian food. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like a good bit of Indian. To be fair, it's probably a British-influenced Indian and is completely different to what actual Indians eat in India. But there's this thing called Daksha Gunda, which is in a local restaurant just like 30 minutes up the road from where I live. And it's amazing. I can't find it anywhere else, but it's basically like a mild curry, but it's got mangoes and almonds and lychees and that sort of thing in, and it is divine. It really is. So let me know your favourite Indian food in the comment section below. That'd be dandy. Okay, moving on then. So I am playing in the cup competition today against Naroka. Now I'm not going to show this game. I'm going to play this behind the scenes and show you the goals, and then the next game, which is against a bigger team, and that will be the crucial game to try and get through in the group stage to the semi-final. So wish me luck for this first game. Managed to comfortably win 3-1. Good stuff from the team, played really well, some nice goals. I'll show you the goals now. So the first goal from a corner, Mpenza whipping it in, Singh to Gonzalez, the 2 centre-backs combining well. Gonzalez, the Colombian, with the goal. Good to see him get off the mark. And then got a second goal, Lugun, the left wing-back, intercepting well into Mpenza, back to Bose, into Hamar, into Ahmed. This is nice play. That was a strange ball back to Ramu from Ahmed, but we did manage to get it in the back of the net despite going backwards there. Mangue played pretty well in midfield, and Ahmed at the second attempt managed to put in Lagoon's cross. Mangue with a wonderful ball to Lagoon, into Ahmed to make it 3-0. Fantastic stuff. But they did get a goal back in the last couple of minutes, you'll see here. It's quite a simple ball over the top, and my defence just didn't deal with it, and the keeper couldn't save it. 3-1, still a very good win though. So it's time for the second game, and I'm going to show this one for you, show you all the highlights anyway. And we're taking on Bharat FC, a team that are very local to us. They in fact play in the same stadium as us. So a real local rivalry. And we've got a few changes today. Perez is coming into the team. I want to see how he does Thorat's going up front instead of Mpenza, who really hasn't impressed me so far, I must say. He's only scored 1 goal for me in a friendly. It does mean that our Japanese guy, Suoka, is going to have to miss out again, because I'm only allowed 2 foreign players in this competition, in the starting lineup. Manguei is going to play again, played very well in the last game, so I'm going to try him out again. And change the left back, Canero, coming in to the team. So wish me luck. Let's see what we can do. And let's see if we can get through to the semi-final of this competition. We've got a real chance of actually winning a cup and getting 1 extra point onto my total already, which would be great. A really great start to the GJ Challenge. I do like this guy, Hermantadora. Brilliant moustache. I haven't changed any of the staff yet, by the way. I may change some of the staff at some point, or bring in new coaches. Let's get started then. I'm going to go standard structured. Oh, there's so much space out wide here for Barrett FC, but we've got in a tackle there. I think I might need to push my wing backs wider, because they're really not getting out wide. So I'm going to change this up already and stay wider. I'm adapting. Please hit the like button, by the way. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much for all the likes on the last couple episodes. It means a lot. And if you can do that again today, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, a highlight finally after half an hour. Not much going on in this game. That's a long punt up the pitch. Oh, we've got a chance here. Thorat's through. Thorat wide. Another highlight. Remember, if we win this game, we are through, because Barrett FC and Naroka won't be able to catch us. Gonzalez does well there. Into Canero. Manguei, come on, eh? Oh, great name. Thorat. Nice play this. Out wide to Ramu. Ramu, can he get a cross in? He's only got 4 on crossing, which is a bit unfortunate. Bose into A. Lovely play. Perez. A. Ramu again. Ramu. Thorat scores. 1-0. Yes. Prakash Thorat. First goal of the season. Oh, it's gone all dark. What's happened? We can't see anyone. What's happened to my 3D? Someone's turned the lights out in the stadium. Free kick to Bar. Straight through my keeper. And sorry, couldn't keep it out. Glody Ntumba with the goal. So something's happened. It's really weird. It wasn't like this in the last game, I can promise you. Great goal. What a goal. Did you see that strike? That's a bit unfortunate. We need to try and win this, really, because Barrett FC could beat Naroka like 7-0 and easily go through. Canary does well there. Back to Ansari. Pumped up to the pitch. Fernandez. Oh no, this is going to be a goal. I can sense it. I can sense it. 2-1 down. Oh, well, this is disappointing. I'm going to say, show me something else in the second half. Pradeep is really dead. He's going to have to come off. I'm going to bring on... Manguei can go into defensive midfield. Hamar can come on. Attacking, let's go a bit more direct. There we go. Okay, we've got a throw in into Thorat. Can we get an equaliser here? Hamar into Perez. Lovely ball to Ahmed. Oh, he scored 2 goals in the last game, but he's not a great finisher. Now, can I bring a foreign player onto the pitch? No, I can't. Ahmed's going to come off for someone. I can't even bring Sowoza on. Oh, nice. I can bring on De Souza. He's not a striker, but he's going to play there. Free kick. Canary whips it in. De Souza. Go in. Yes, he puts it in on the line. We've equalised. That is a crucial goal. It really is. De Souza with the goal. Thank you. There's no point even looking at the 3D. Time to make my last sub. We're going for it though. We're going for the win simply because we can go through if we win the game. I'm going to take off Perez and Suoka is going to come on. We've definitely been the better team. 14 shots to 11, 4 clear-cut chances, 59% possession. But it looks like it's going to end a draw. And if Barrett FC can beat Naroka by a reasonable scoreline, by more than 2 goals, then they will go through instead of us. Which is frustrating. We just have to hope. Oh, we can get maybe a last-minute goal here. Penalty! What? Wow! Come on, send us through. Who's taking it? Is it Soroka? It is. Soroka scores! And we're through to the semi-final with a last gasp goal. Thank you. That is wonderful. Brilliant penalty into the corner. Blow the whistle. There we go. We are through with a last gasp penalty. Thank you guys. Suoka, the Japanese guy. sends us through. So we have a favourable draw in the semi-final actually. We're playing PIFA Sports or PIFA Sports Football Club, who are in the second division in India. So they're below us. So we really should be beating this team and getting through to the final. Our first final of the GJ Challenge is just around the corner already in this series. That'd be amazing. So I need to make some changes to the team. There's a couple injuries. In particular, we've got to make sure that the foreign players, there's not too many in the starting lineup. I'm not going to play Piros today. I'm going to play Mpenza up front again. Let's see if he can do a job today. Gonzalez is going to stay at the back. I've not really got any option but to play him. He's my best centre-back. It's important to have my best centre-back on the pitch. Mangale will play again. Hamar's going to play behind the front two. Pradeep in defensive midfield again. He's recovered. He was knackered in the last game. I think we'll go with this. Let's do this. Let's get through to our first final. Right, so if we win this game, we're going to be taking on Mohammedan in the final. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited that we've already got through. I mean, it's not exactly hard getting through to this sort of semi-final and perhaps winning this competition, because there's not a huge number of games you need to play to win a competition. But okay, I'm going to go standard again. It worked well in the last game. They're already on the attack early on, looking dangerous. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a proper highlight, and it's not, fortunately. Okay, free kick. Mpenza whips it in. Gonzalez hits the crossbar. So unlucky. And Mpenza's going to take the corner, whips it in. Gonzalez heads it, headed off the line. He's been unlucky twice now. And here they go on the counter-attack. We're going to have to watch out here. Get in there, guys. Tackle him. Come on. Rebelio. Great name. And Pradeep fouls his man. Oh, a free kick. Mpenza whips it in. Gonzalez scores this time. Third time lucky. Finds the back of the net. Second goal of the season for him. Oh, it's working now, the 3D match engine. Whipped in by Mpenza. And Gonzalez, great flying header past the keeper who couldn't save it. Yellow and orange combination there. Great goalkeeping outfit. So it's 1-0 at half time. We're doing okay. Nothing spectacular. We've got the lead. We just need to hold on to it now. Throwing in a dangerous position here. Mpenza back to Ramu. Ramu hits it. Good save. Ahmed hits the post. How did that not go in? Come on, Pune. Come on. Oh, corner to Peter PIFA Sports, whatever you want to call them. PIFA. Can we get rid of it? Come on, Ramu. Clear it up the pitch. It was a weak ball. But, oh no, they've got the ball. Tackle. Come on, get in there. Over the top. Singh does well. I thought he was going to completely miss the ball, but he did manage to stop it. Now Lugan. Over the top for Mpenza. Mpenza. Interesting ball out wide to Ramu. Finds space. And he gets his head on it and he's hit the crossbar. Oh, the Belgian. It's always a Belgian, as Spencer would say. It's time to make some subs. I'm going to be taking off Hamar. Actually, I can't. There's no players available that are Indian. I need Indian players to come on. Thorat's going to come on for Mpenza. And then I can bring on Suoka into attacking midfield. The hero from the last game. Can we hold on for 9 minutes and get through to this final? I'm going to make my last sub. Souza's going to come on for Ahmed. Come on, Pune, hold on. Throw in with a minute to go. Can we get a goal and just confirm this victory? D'Souza tackled into A. Back to Pradeep. Suoka, Thorat, out wide to Ramu. He's always got space, he does. Whips it in. Thorat should have scored. Suoka does. The Japanese maestro scores again. Let's see this in 3D then. Ramu with the cross in. Thorat really should have scored from there. Awful goalkeeping. And Suoka finds the back of the net. And that is a 2-0 win. We're into the final. Yes. My first final of the GJ Challenge already. Fantastic. Only took 3 games to get there, but still. In my 4th competitive game in charge of Pune FC, we're playing in the cup final. That is great. Really great stuff. I'm ready for the final. I've only just moved to India, still living out of a suitcase, but still prepared for cup finals, of course. Every football manager is. So let's take on Mohammedan then. I don't know where they are based. They are in the second division as well, so we've actually had a very easy run in this Durand Cup. We really should be winning this, considering we're taking on a second division Indian team. So let's see let's see what we can do, really. Do I make some changes to the team? Suoka is the super sub at the moment. 2 goals and 3 sub appearances in this competition. I think I'll stick with the same starting lineup. I've decided to make some changes actually. Because Mpens has not done it for me, I'm going to bring Thorat into the team. Soroka's going to come in for Hamar. I feel a bit more confident doing that. Mpens is just, he's just been a bit frustrating in front of goal. Let's go with that. If you haven't done so already, remember to hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. And remember, let me know what your favourite Indian food is as well. I do like a good onion bhaji, I must say. What do I say then? Good luck. I'm just going for a classic good luck, and I'm going to give them individual passionate team talks. I think is the best approach. We're going to go standard structured. Hold on to possession, look for the overlap as usual, and let's get the win. Let's get my first cup victory. Come on guys, let's do this. They're on the attack straight away in this first half. I hope it's not an embarrassment for us. Mohammedan, we really should be beating. We're mega favourites for this. They've done very well to get this far though, so they're obviously a dangerous team. It's been a boring game so far, no highlights. We have had the better play though, 6 shots and 59% possession. Oh no, Sioka's picked up a dead leg. That's not good. We're gonna bring on Robert Perez. Come on Perez, the legend, the Arsenal legend, the French legend. Let's see what he can do. A highlight at last. Come on A. Don't lose the ball. What's he doing? He's trying to take on this man by himself. Pass it! There we go, Pradeep Singh into Gonzalez. Through to Ramu. What's he going to do here? Ramu into Bose. Nice play this. Thorat, play it out wide, that's it. Lugan, cross it in. Ahmed scores! Yes! He really has hit and miss with finishing, but he's managed to get his 3rd goal of the season in 3-4 games now. It really was some lovely build-up play, and once again we're playing in a very dark room. What has happened? Why is my game broken? Another highlight just before half time. Can we get a second? Hamar. Back to Lugan. Lugan into Hamar. Through to Bose. Bose. Lugan. This, lovely play on the edge of the box, but we can't get the shot away. Maybe we can this time though. Singh into Lugan. A. Hamar. Come on. This is lovely. Ahmed. Couldn't get it in. It was a tight angle. And at half time we're winning 1-0. Pradeep is completely dead. I'm going to have to take him off. I'm pleased so far. Pradeep's going to have to come off for... I'm going to have to bring on a left back, I think. Let's bring on Raman in ball winning midfielder role. Can we get our first cup win of the series? In only our 4th competitive game. Let's see. I think the police are after me. Ah! Or was it an ambulance? I can never tell. When I was about 3 years old, I could probably tell what an ambulance, a fire engine, and a police car sounded like, but not now. Can't remember. Oh, they've got back in the game. 1-1. That's their first highlight of the game. And that was an awful goal, to be honest. What was my goalkeeper doing? Now it's not dark anymore. Very strange. It's a looping header. The keeper's decided to start running out, and then he could have saved that easily. Come on. I need my best keeper back. He's out on loan. If we lose this, it'll be very disappointing. Here they go. Are they going to make it 2? Oh, they've done it again. It's another looping header. What the hell? Let's watch this again then. Crossed in. Looping header. What is the keeper doing? What the hell are you doing coming out? Oh, you complete prune. You prune. Subs are required. I'm taking up the keeper. Bloody idiot. What is wrong with him? I don't know what to do. Hamar and Bose are going to swap rounds. We're going attacking. Fluid. Pump ball into box. Push higher up. We may end up losing this game. Our first cup final where we really should be winning as well. It's not exactly a hard game to win. This is an easy point in the GJ challenge, but it's not going to be easy. Mohammedan have surprised everyone to get this far. Now they're going to defeat us. And Pune FC are going to lose their 2nd Durand Cup final in a row by the looks of it. Oh, come on guys. What is wrong with you? I'm just going for it now. So here we go. I'm just throwing everything up there. Please guys, get us back into this. Overload doesn't work though. I haven't had it work once on Football Manager 2016 yet, I don't think. In fact, every time I go overload I get 0 highlights. I could chuck everyone up front and it wouldn't make a difference here, I promise you. Lump it up the pitch and it won't work. Shoot on sight, I'm turning that on. Here we go. 2-1 down. In the cup final, we should really be winning. After 2 fluky looped headed goals over my ridiculously static goalkeeper who couldn't save a banana from falling out of a supermarket trolley. It's a bloody penalty. It's all over. We have lost this final. It's 3-1. What is wrong? We did well to get this far, and then we've just completely blown it against a team we should be beating. We've had better possession, more shots, one more clear-cut chance today as well, and we've just thrown it away. We have thrown it away, and now obviously my tactic is going to completely ruin us, but I don't care. Overload just doesn't work on FM16. We've lost my first cup final of the series, guys, meaning I cannot add an extra point to the GJ Challenge spreadsheet. We're still stuck on 0 points. 3 points in the Journeyman section, 0 points in the competition section. When they're multiplied together, 0 points. But we've got another cup competition coming up soon. We can make amends. It really is a very disappointing start to the series in a way, considering how we managed to get through to the final comfortably, did very well against the teams we put in front of us, and now we've blown it. So the next video, episode 4, will be the Federation Cup. I will play probably the first 3 games behind the scenes and then play the last group game, which will hopefully be a chance of getting through to the next round, I guess. But this is a much harder competition. The Federation Cup is between the teams in the National League. So these are all the teams I will be playing in the league competition. It will be a tougher, more realistic challenge for us, because we'll be playing teams that are at a similar ability to us. But the fact that we couldn't win the Durand Cup when we had a mixture of National League teams like Barrett FC, but then second division teams like PIFA and Mohammedan, and we didn't manage to win it, doesn't bode well for the Federation Cup. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. It's ended in disappointment. It was a bit of a long one because I wanted to show all of the cups and all of the cup games, and also show you my transfers and that sort of thing. But thank you for sticking with me. I hope you're looking forward to episode 4. If you are, please hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. Download the spreadsheet. Go on the forum, the challenge forum, where I'm putting some updates on there as well on the SI forum. And I will see you in episode 4. See you soon, guys. Let me know what your favourite Indian food is.